Hi, I'm Todd Poore, and in this video we are going to be learning how to build the major scale. The major scale is probably one of the most important fundamental building blocks of all tonal music. So knowing that scale inside and out on your instrument is highly important, that is for sure. We're going to start with a nice easy shape to play this with, and then we're just going to go through all of the intervals. It will only be half steps and whole steps. Now, for somebody who is an absolute beginner guitar player, I don't want to skip any information that may seem very common sense to somebody who's been playing for a little bit. Now, every fret on the guitar is a half step, so every 2 frets then is a whole step, right? So in the major scale, you only deal with half steps and whole steps as long as you're just walking straight up and down through it. So the shape we're going to be playing is going to start with the middle finger. We're going to do this in the key of C, because C is an easy key to think about since there are no sharps and flats in that key. If you pictured this on piano, it would be all white keys. Okay, so starting right on a C note at fret 3 on the 5th string, and I'm going to start this with my middle finger. There's C. Now you play the little finger next at fret 5, same string. Now we're going to change to the 4th string. We're going to play fret 2, fret 3, fret 5, that was finger 1, 2, and 4, and then 1 string left to cover. This is string 3, 2, 4, 5. Pointer finger, ring finger, pinky, finger 1, 3, 4. So that's the shape. Start by just learning that. The notes to it, starting on C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Alright, now we can go through and sort of analyze the distance from one note to the next. Starting off the first note to the second, we have a whole step. Second to the third, you have another whole step. The third to the fourth is a half step. Fourth to fifth, another whole step. Fifth to the sixth note is another whole step. Sixth to the seventh, one more whole step, and then a half step to complete it. So, from the root again, that was whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Alright, so easy enough. Now that you know the construction, it is good to explore all the different possibilities for playing it. On guitar, we have a lot of options for how we can play something, that is for sure. So I could start off the same C. I could move it to a different string, and I'd have options as to other ways of playing it. I could start with a different finger, and that would give me more ideas. Just real quick, I might pluck through a couple different ways of doing it just to demonstrate. Here's one way. Here's the way we learned. Here's another way. So you can see there are a lot of possibilities. So the best trick to it is, I guess, practice a lot. Train those ears, sing your notes as you're playing them. That's a good way to really strengthen up your ears, and it doesn't hurt to know the notes. That makes things a lot easier when it comes to learning scales and other positions. But the main thing is that you just really understand that construction, so that way a person can easily move that into any key you want to play in. That shape we learned actually works really well off the 5th string in any key. Just by moving it up and down. It also works pretty well off the 6th string. Okay, of course it's just 1 octave, so again you want to experiment and sort of find more ways of playing it. If you're a lead player, or if you're interested in getting into that kind of stuff, the great lead guitar players know their scales just inside and out on the guitar. So yeah, it's definitely a process, but it is well worth it, that is for sure. So, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you check out some of my other videos, and see you guys next time.